Alright guys, welcome back to episode 3. In this episode we're going to start out by doing 2 clue scrolls that we got from the Slayer tasks in the last episode. That's going to be a hard clue and a medium clue, so let's go see these rewards. Alright, this might be the reward for the medium clue. Wow, that was useless. Alright, this might be the reward for the hard clue. Also not that great. Alright, well, on that note, let's continue with our spinner. See what we can do now. It looks like yellow for thieving. We'll be doing 1 or 2 squirt trips. Looks like we'll be doing just 1. Alright guys, we just finished up our 1 inventory of squirts with the 81 pig coming in. We're coming up on 80 for thieving, and we're probably going to do the little bit of extra experience next time to go ahead and get it, but for now let's go ahead and spin our wheel. And it looks like well, thieving's coming up again at 132, and we'll be doing 1 more trip, so we're just going to go ahead and get that level. Alright guys, we just did a little over 1 inventory of squirks in order to pull up 84 thieving, which is a great achievement. Allows me to pickpocket the rogue's chest in deep wilderness if I ever want to do that. But let's go ahead and spin our wheel to see what we'll be doing next. And it looks like 140 is the winner, which is purple, which is Zora, which is going to be 16 kills. Cool. Alright guys, we just got a magic thing in Zora, so not a bad way to do this task. We're going to go finish up the task now though. Alright, we just finished up our 16 kills with Zora, so we're going to spin again. We got a nice magic thing during that trip, which is going to be a good little profit. And it looks like Cyan won by a large amount, and Cyan is agility, so I think we get the level in this one. Nope, we're going to get closer to the level though. Alright, we're just finishing up our agility assignment. The next one of these will get us to 79 agility. But for now, let's go ahead and spin and see what our next task is. And it looks like 140 is the highest, which is more agility. So we're going to go ahead and get 79. Alright, with this leap, we're going to land 79 agility. So we're just going to end up finishing this lap. And those 2 tasks alone got me 39 tokens to use to buy the next item, which is going to be the boots. But for right now, let's go ahead and spin and see what we're going to end up doing next. Looks like purple is the winner. Purple is Zora, so we're going to be doing 16 kills over there. Alright guys, we just finished up our Zora task, landing exactly on 2,500 kills. Still no pet, kind of pissed off about that, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and get a new task. And it looks like we're going to be doing Cyan, which is agility. And it's a new experience requirement because we just got our level, but we're going to find out what that is and go do that. Alright, so I decided to go to Bandos with some friends. I've got an elite clue scroll in the works, and we just got a tacit split 3-man, so that'll be a nice little jump in our cash stack. Alright, we just finished up our agility assignment, 62k experience. Let's go ahead and pick a new task, and it looks like 144 is the highest, which is thieving. So will we be doing 1 or 2 trips of squirks? Looks like we'll be doing 2. Alright guys, we just finished up our 2 inventories of squirks. So before we get this reward, we're going to go ahead and spin for another task. And it looks like 128 is just clinching the victory, which is Demon Gorillas, and we'll be doing 1 or 2 trips. Looks like we're going to be doing just 1 trip of Demonic Gorillas. Alright, this might be the reward for this easy clue. Oh, we got a Zamorak page. Not bad at all. Alright, we just finished up our Demonic Gorillas 1 trip. Not bad loot, nothing great though. Let's go ahead and spin our wheel again. And it looks like we've got more, oh nope, Cyan. Cyan is agility. So let's go ahead and get closer to that level. Alright, this guy just tried to kill me while I was doing some Chaos Fanatic. Easy kill. Not a bad loot. Alright, we're just finishing up our agility assignment, so let's go ahead and spin again. And it looks like we have thieving. So are we going to be doing 1 or 2 trips? Looks like we're going to be doing 2 trips. Just finishing up our 2 inventories of squirks, and we're at 85 thieving now, only 6 levels to go. So let's spin again and see what we're going to be doing next. And it looks like more thieving. So we'll be doing 1 or 2 trips. Looks like we'll be doing 2 more trips. Alright guys, we're just finishing up our 2 inventories of squirks. We're going to need 2 more to get to 86. And we're going to start implementing a wheel feature that's free choice. It's going to be rather high up there, but for right now let's go ahead and spin, and that will start up probably the next time. We have a 2-way tie between blue and yellow, so we're just going to take whichever one gets higher, and it looks like yellow, which I believe is thieving again. So we'll be doing 1 or 2 trips more. Looks like we're going to be getting 86 thieving. Here we are with 86 thieving coming in, which completes our task of squirks. Let's go ahead and spin. And it looks like 141 is the highest, which is actually what we made our free choice. So I don't know what I'm going to film, but hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. Just found some guy wandering around in the wilderness. Because this is my free choice, bud. I gotta get my money somehow. And there you go. Ooh, clue loot. Just found another guy, same world, trying to kill a chaos fanatic, so I'm gonna wait and see if he comes down here for prayer. And your life is coming to a close, bud. Good try. Nice little loot going on here. Alright, so trip number 1 so far, we got 210k in loot, not bad. We're gonna bank and go back at it. Alright, just found another guy, very quick kill. And a lot of bad loot, looks like he just got here. Just got another kill off of someone killing Fnatic. This is the best loot so far from those. Got another kill coming in here. It's the wilderness, bud. You gotta be prepared. You're out. You're done. Oh, you're gonna drop your stuff? Come on, that's not cool. I don't know if he thinks he'll have enough time to get back here and pick it all up. I mean, I'm just gonna pick it up when it appears. Not the best loot. Alright, we had some fun PKing, but I think we did enough for right now. Let's spin again and see what we get. And it looks like we have some demonic gorillas. And we'll be doing 1 trip. Alright, just got a light frame drop. Pretty worthless, but it's a rare nonetheless. Alright guys, we just finished up our demonic gorillas task. So let's go ahead and spin for our next assignment. And 134 is the highest, which is purple, which is Slayer. So we're going to be doing 1 or 2 tasks. We're going to be doing just 1. Alright, we just finished up our Slayer task, and Jad is going to be our next task, but we were only doing 1, so let's see what we're going to end up doing next. And it looks like yellow, which is thieving. So we'll be doing 1 or 2 trips. We're going to be doing just 1. Alright, we just finished up an inventory of squirks, which will give us another 81k experience. So let's go ahead and spin our wheel. Alright, it looks like 135, which is red, which means we will be doing some agility. So let's go do that. Alright guys, we just picked up our last mark of grace in order to buy the full set of graceful. So we're going to finish up this activity to the 62k mark, which will also get us 80 agility. And then we will pick a new task and we'll have full graceful. Alright, we're just finishing up this lap, which will get us 80 agility, so we're going to be able to start using the relic course. As I said earlier, we also got the amount of marks of grace to get the full graceful set, so we're going to go get that, and then we're going to pick a new activity. Looking snazzy AF. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spin for a new task. And it looks like 136 is blue, which is demonic gorillas. So we'll be doing 1 or 2 trips. Oh, there we go. It looks like we're just going to be doing 1 trip. Alright guys, just picked up a ballista spring. Alright guys, that's going to conclude our demonic gorillas trip. It was cut a little bit short. The first time I go in, I always do 3 prayer potions and an inventory of sharks, so I have double the inventory to keep moving on, but I wasn't paying attention and it disappeared, so I lost all that. But nonetheless, we're going to continue on and get something new from our spinner. And it looks like the top thing is cyan, which is free choice, so let's go do something fun. Alright guys, we just got an easy clue from Bando's kill count, so I'm going to go do that. Alright, this might be the reward for that easy clue. I'm upset. Alright guys, for our free choice we decided to do all of the potions that we had ready, and we just got about 250k herblore experience, so we're going to find out what we're going to be doing next. And it looks like 130 is the highest, which is thieving, so we'll be doing 1 or 2 trips. Gonna do 1 trip of thieving. Alright guys, we're just finishing up our thieving assignment. The graceful outfit is doing wonders now with thieving. I used 2 less staminas for this trip, so that's going to be a lot of money saved. But for now, let's go ahead and spin our wheel to see what we're going to be doing next. And it looks like we have our free space, so let's go do something fun. This 360 for our Jad task is going to give us 82 Slayer, and then we're just going to go right for that fire cape. No problems, and there's 82 Slayer coming in. We're really bad with duration because we always go for the blowpipe specs, but we have completed a fire cape. Let's see if we can get the pet. Oh, maybe next time. Alright, let's go ahead and pick a new activity to do. And at 148, looks like we have another free space, so let's go do something entertaining. Alright, I chose to do some bandos with some friends while I was on my free choice, and we just got a bandos chest plate. Let's see if we can bring home anything else. Alright, bandos trip just ended, netted a nice 4.3 mil. Awesome, let's go spin again for a new activity to do. Like 139 is the highest, which is the free space again, so I'll figure out something else to do. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for our next task while we have our free choice. And it looks like following this up, we're gonna have some demonic gorillas. Are we going to do 1 or 2 trips? Really long coin flip. Alright, 2 trips. We just finished up our free choice, and we did crafting and some fletching to get that out of the way, and we spent all of the crafting money that we just got on buying a Ceradome's tier to try that out at the demonic gorillas to see if it will be better than a G-skin, which I think it will be. Alright, just picking up another light frame drop. I wish we could get a better one, but I'll settle for this, I guess. And the kill following right afterward, we get a Zenite chart. That is great. Just picking up an elite clue from our demonic gorillas. Just finishing up trip number 1. Up the 2 that we're doing. Very great trip. Ceradome's Blessed Sword. Definitely worth it. It took me an hour just to get to my second inventory of stuff that I had on the ground, but we also got a Zenite shard, a light frame, an elite clue, over 100 dragon javelin tips, and 300k in alps. So overall, that was an amazing trip. If you're curious, the first trip was, I'd say, about 15 mil. The Zenite shard throws it off a little bit, but not by 4 mil. So it's a little bit off. So maybe 15 mil trip, not bad. All right, just picked up a hard clue. Alright guys, one of my clan members is having a small drop party, and so far I've got 7 items. I just missed a Bando's hilt and a Godsword blade though, so I'm kind of upset about that, but 7 items is pretty good. My pid's rocking. Best hard reward, but let's go ahead and spin for a new assignment. And 146 looks like it's the highest, which is thieving. So let's see if we're going to be doing 1 or 2 inventories of squirks. We're going to be doing 2 inventories. Alright, just got a BCP from Bandos. Not bad. Alright, just finished up the Bandos trip, and we got a hard clue from one of the minions that we're going to do now. Alright, this might be the reward for that hard clue scroll. And it's garbage. Alright, with the money from our Bandos trip, I decided to buy an Onyx to use with my Zenyte shard, and I'm going to have a friend make me an Amulet of Torture. Alright, looks like he had one prepared, and I've got an Amulet of Torture now. So that's pretty cool. Just pulling out those 2 inventories of squirks finally, and let's move on to another activity. Looks like just getting it is going to be 128, which is Slayer. Are we going to do 1 or 2 tasks, the first of which will be the Chaos Fanatic. Looks like we're just going to do the Chaos Fanatic task. Alright, just picked up an Odium Shard 1 at our Chaos Fanatic trip. Not a bad loot. Alright, so we just finished up our Chaos Fanatic task. Let's go pick a new task to do, and then we'll go see what our next Slayer task is as well. Looks like we have some thieving, so we're going to see if we're going to do 1 or 2 trips. Looks like we've got 2 trips coming in. Just submitting our 2 inventories of squirks. The first one's going to get us 87 thieving, and I'll go get the other one in a second. But first, let's go ahead and spin for a new thing to do. And it looks like the highest one is thieving again at 127. So we'll be doing 1 or 2 more trips of that. It's going to be 2 more trips. Alright, we just turned in our second inventory of squirts, putting us about 140k off of 88 thieving, so that's going along great. So we're going to go ahead and spin and see what we're going to end up doing next, which looks like Zulrah. So we're going to do 16 kills of Zulrah. Just finished up our 16, well really 17 kills of Zulrah. We normally just go for a full dueling ring, so I say 16 kills because we do 2 per trip, but we actually got a 3-kill trip, so it kind of threw us off. So from now on it's just going to be a full dueling ring. Let's go ahead and see what our next task is going to be. It looks like we have more Zulrah coming in, so we're going to do another dueling ring. Alright, task complete. Alright guys, that is going to be it for episode 3. From this episode we got 87 thieving, we got 82 slayer, and 80 agility alongside the full graceful set. We also achieved the 2500 kill marker at Zulrah, and got drops such as the Magic Fang, a Tacit Split, Light Frame, a Ballista Spring, a BCP Split, an Odium Shard 1, and most importantly our second Zenyte drop, which we turned into the Amulet of Torture. And if you guys liked this video, please show your love, comment, subscribe for more, and if you have any suggestions on things I can do, let me know. I'll get back to you most likely, and I hope you guys are pumped for the next episode, episode 4.